Hey, what's going on, people? This is Mike Prince. I'm not in a real good mood right now. And the reason for it is that I experienced something earlier tonight that was just really nerve-wracking. It was gut-wrenching. And it reminds me that regardless of all the struggles that I've had to endure personally, that I've had to endure socially, all that my ancestors have had to endure for whatever reasons, some things will never really change. You know, it's amazing that here in the 21st century we have individuals who may have had a bad experience. I understand that happens. I've had some bad experiences, and for the most part, we get gun shy, and we would become overcautious for one bad experience. I've been married now for 24 years. I've lived in the community in which I reside in now, for 15, 16 years. But I've been in this area in general for 26 years. I serve my community with great pride, conviction, integrity. I do not have a criminal record. I am a taxpayer. I am a local business owner and somewhat of, I guess, an activist for people who have been less fortunate than I or my family. I reside in a college town, and I stay amongst the common. I am doing this piece really to relieve some frustration for myself. I experienced something that took me way back. I want to stress this. I'm not pointing this towards everyone, just to the ones that really need to hear this. My wife made an attempt to order a pizza for family night. We were kind of relaxing. First Friday that we've had at home in a long time, so she decided she would order some pizza from a local merchant. That particular merchant happened to be Domino's Pizza in Waller, Texas. Now, I personally have supported Domino's Pizza because in my youth, I delivered pizzas for Domino's Pizza. It was a job that I took great pride in, a job that I was successful in and, made decent money, for the time being in that stage of my life. And so whenever I got a chance, I would always be an advocate of promoting Domino's Pizza. My wife makes an attempt to purchase a pizza for my family and I. And she was told that they do not deliver to my town after dark. Now, my town happens to be over 90% African American descent. My town happens to be a major or the major educational resource in this entire county. My town is responsible for creating and generating over $300 million a year through the jobs and resources in my town. And I was told that they would not deliver to my home after dark. So in disbelief, I asked my wife to redial the number, and I checked on them myself. And I spoke with the manager, and I said, "Sir, I just want to ask you a question." I said, "Have I or has my address ever been associated with any harm, trouble to you or your employees?" He said, "No, sir." I said, "Okay." And he returns with the reply, "It doesn't matter. We're not coming." I said, "Well, sir, I am, pretty active in my community. I'm a graduate from the local university. I'm a contributor. I serve on certain boards and committees." I said, "We've done you no wrong." And so his reply to me was, "You can pull all the strings you want, but I have a great relationship with this community, and you can't stop me." I took that as a personal challenge, as an attack on my character, integrity, and just blatant disrespect. As I mentioned in a posting that I put on Facebook, and I never even attempt to do such a thing, but I was that infuriated. I posted that I am extremely proud of who I am and what I've become. I'm a graduate of Vashon High School in St. Louis, Missouri, class of 1985. I'm a graduate of Prairie View A&M University with a bachelor's in communications. I'm a graduate of Kingdom Builders Bible Seminary, both master's and doctorate's degree. I've been a business owner in this community since 1994. I was the first African American to run and establish a pest control company in this county for over 16 years. I started a community-based radio station back in 2002 that has eclipsed over 150,000 listeners and supporters throughout the country. I founded a ministry in 1999 that has helped, aided, and impacted many a soul. I have fed the hungry. I have given literally clothes off of my back. I have assisted when I was able to, and even when I was not. But all of that does not matter to certain folk because they can't, will not, or just simply refuse to look past the pigmentation of my skin. And even though I know this is a reality, I drum this to my children on a daily basis, that we do not harp on what we cannot control. We cannot let other people pull us and keep us down. But for whatever reasons, something struck a chord on me. And I will not, cannot stand for this. My father and my mother worked too hard, sacrificed too much, raised me properly, that I cannot and will not sit down and take this. Now, I'm not asking anyone to feel empathy or sorry for me. But what I am asking you is that if you would join me in sending a message to Domino's Pizza in Waller, Texas, that enough is enough. Don't ask me why people could think they can say and do anything and people are supposed to just sit down and take it like a trooper. I refuse to let anyone, man, woman, boy, girl, black, white, Asian, Hispanic, tall, fat, skinny, or short, to just blatant disrespect me, my family, or the community that I choose to live in. You are totally at right to do and see and respond how you want to, Domino's. Just as I am, and the power that I own this radio station, that I will get the word out by way of social media, be it Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, email, or simply these airwaves. I will not allow you to come into this county and disrespect me and every other African American, Hispanic, or any people of color that you feel that you're not safe enough to come in. As I mentioned earlier, I worked as a driver and a manager for Domino's for some years. And I do understand that safety is of an issue. But how dare you draw a wide brush on an entire community because you had a bad experience. And if anyone who has worked in any type of pizza business, especially in a college town, you know that you're going to have some pranks pulled on you and you're going to be hit up for some pizzas. But you do not label and blanket an entire community because of your experience. I will not take this to everyone, and I hope that you respect me being able to simply express myself right now, because I am truly angry. I am thoroughly disappointed. I have made a vow that as long as I have breath in my body, I will make sure that Domino's Pizza in Waller County, Texas, or in Waller, Texas, will not get one thin dime from me, nor the people that I know. They will not be allowed for their products to enter into my system, nor my family's. I still love and respect people for who they are. Today was a breaking point for me, and I refuse to take this one lying down. I'm not going to kick hinges off the door. I'm not going to blow my top. I'm not going to even curse you. But every time you look around, you'll know and feel my impact. I pray that all works for you, Domino's, because as sure as this message circulates, you will understand that, especially if you're in business, the only color that truly matters is green. This is Mike Prince with the Open Mic Broadcast Network, proud to be a resident of Prairie View, Texas, the place I choose to call home. God bless you. May He keep you in perfect peace, and we shall see you on the other side.